down. That one barreled right. Oh, Bowers, double play.
Wow.
Wow. And David Bowers snow-coned that ball. It almost got out of his glove. He actually almost had to take a second look at it to make sure he had it.
Will he attack?
Miller throws the heat by Ramsey. That finishes things in the top of the first. Now the Jackson Jets hot bats, David, are going to get ready to light up the diamond.
There's 321 on the year.
That one, hard grounder. Will it get by the diving second baseman? It eats him up. He recovers and makes the out at first, but the run will score. So that one's going to go as a sacrifice grounder and a run score. Jackson freshman has to go out and shag the balls that go out into the left field and right field corners. Swinging strike three there, and that is their third out today. Having a low pitch count will certainly help things out. Oh, and he gets the call on the outside.
Wow.
Skippers will not be happy about the ump zone starting this game. He's got to be swinging. He cannot rely on the umpire to give him the call. And he looked for that one, tried to get it, could not. Carolden gets the strikeout. That ends things here in the second. Score remains. Miller so far commanding the mound. That one hit deep out to left field. Montgomery can't track it down. It's over his head. He's going to run all the way to the track. That should score a run for the Skippers. Here he comes, rounding third. It's going to be a play at the plate. He dives in uncontested. Skippers tie things up after the Beltnick double. That one ripped barrel to the bat. It takes a weird hop off the grass. Right fielder able to corral it. It'll be a play at the plate again. Again uncontested. Skippers get another run across with Ramsey's RBI. Good play by Madison out there in right field, though, to corral that weird bounce. That one barreled. It's going back. Montgomery's on his horse. He's at the fence. No chance. That one is out of here for the Skippers. Flowers going to get to skip around the bases here as he rifled one out of left field, well over Montgomery's head, and just like that, the Skippers break things open and lead 4-1.
Well,
There we go. Miller gets out of the inning. You can see he's definitely frustrated with himself. He's led a lot of runs across the board. Skippers lead 5-1. Might try to get him to fish here. He doesn't, but it is called strike three down the outside. So that's strike three on Grindy, and that ends action here.
With the way that the zone's been called, so changes how you look at it.
But Miller doesn't need a zone on that one. 3 straight strikeouts. Miller's got his mojo back.
Last game, 313 on the year.
Nelson grounds that one to shortstop, and there's the force play at second base. That'll do things here in the fourth. Jets come close, but still trail by 4.
Despite that big third inning for St. Clair, exceptional.
That one flied high. Wind takes it foul. No trouble for the third baseman, Kopus. And that will conclude things here in the top of the 5th. Now, we saw here the first time we broadcast live Jackson Jets baseball. Hard grounder gets past the first baseman. That will score 2 Jets, if not more. Here comes the first run. The ball dies in the grass. It's an errant throw in. 2 Jets across the plate off Grindy's bat. And now they only trail by 2. Anything hit remotely hard. Just like that. Will that drop in play? Right fielder ranging over. It does. It drops in play. That will score 1 run. Quick rifled into third. Keeps both Jets at first and second. But Kopus adds another RBI to his resume. And now the Jets only trail by 1. Here we go. Sends it in. Montgomery's going to dribble it up center. Handled by a shortstop. They get the force at second. And that'll conclude things in the 5th. The Jets rally stops a run short. Trees with the delivery. Gets it rifled right back in his face, out to center field. But right there to make the catch is Owen Zimmerman. And Zimmerman helps out his pitcher right there, ending. Great diving hit. Gets past the second baseman. That's going to plate 1 run. Here he comes, streaking around third. He's in safe. The first baseman didn't know what to do with it as Bowers capitalizes and moves into scoring position himself. Not only the hit, the 2 RBIs, but the base running wherewithal to get to second base.
Well, Bowers showing why he's our spotlight player to watch. Again, just past the glove, letting both those runners score. 2.
Leon fires another one in. That one is hooked out to left field. Will it drop? No, it gets past the head of the diving left fielder. It's going to score 1. Kopus thinks about 3 and thinks better of it. Stops with a 2-bagger RBI, his 3rd RBI on the day, and he smoked Taylor out there in left field. Leon kicks, fires. That one hit. It's going to be short out to right field. Center fielder ranging in on it, but it'll be the second baseman who calls him off and makes the play. Regis makes it. Jets come back. They now lead by 2, heading into the final inning of play right around the bend on JTV. That one ripped. It's going to find the gap. It might play to Skipper. Here comes Montgomery. He'll be too late, but they're going to try to get it to third. They might have him dead to rights. Oh, they had him, but he drops the ball. Bowers cannot squeeze it at third. They had him. And Streams fires looking for the strikeout. It's batted back up the middle. Center fielder racing for it. He makes the catch, but the run will come across for the Skippers. They tie things up here at 7. But that diving web gem of a catch by Owen Zimmerman out there in center saves it. Go ahead. No, what? We have a double play. They're saying the third baseman
he left the
early.
bag early. That's it.
So, here, okay, be headed that direction. Ball there will find the gap. It does. Speedy, oh, he falls in the base path. And he runs back safely. Rashad Franklin almost cost his team right there as he got put on skates. They check him. Throw it in. That one could do it. Will it drop in front of the right fielder? It does. It gets by him. He can't find the ball. Here comes Rashad Franklin streaking around third base. It'll be a play at the plate to decide the game. Rashad Franklin is in there standing up. And the Jackson Jets walk things off in the bottom of the 7th. They will win by 1 off the amazing feat of the speedy Rashad Franklin and the bat of Noah Atherholt. Great way. Barrios fires that one right down the middle. Strike 3 swinging. And that gets the Jets out of the top of the first with no harm done. Score still 0-0. Grindy barrels that one up. Yanks it to right field. Right fielder playing so far back, it takes him forever to come onto the ball. That'll easily score the man in scoring position. And the Jets are on the board first. And if you're wondering what the 2 players behind the fence are doing, is that one skied to right field. That one playable. He looks it into his glove. That will end things here in the first inning. I'll talk about Bellamo. Enzo Bellamo. Oh! Bellamo out with the ranging, jumping catch by Atherholt, the spotlight player of the game. He's turned it on here. Wonder if it was a carp or a mackerel. That one, though, fanning. And that will end things here in the top of the 3rd as David again reconsiders his life choices of broadcasting with me. 2 outs. Man on 3rd. And there it is. Van Ness gets him swinging. That ends things here in the 2nd. And right there, just like that, top of the 3rd has come, gone, and went.
Great throw by Jones behind the plate.
Every pickoff should count for a pitch attempt as Bowers puts one back up the middle. The shortstop gloves it. There's one and can't get it. So 1 out, but a run does come across the plate to score, so Bowers will be credited with the RBI. But I believe he does. It's low. Burkhart gets a bat on it. Does not eat up the second baseman. He makes the out, and just like that, we're through 3 here at Jackson College. That one hit right back up. Second baseman finds it into his chest, fires it over to first. They get the out. That'll end things here in the top of the 4th. I won't spoil it, but you definitely... Oh, they get the runner in a pickle. But Franklin looks like he's going to go home. It was a designed play, and they get the run, and the runner is safe at second. That worked to perfection for the Jets. An absolute disaster for the Skippers.
Franklin came home there.
And as flies it in, that's a foul tip, strike 3. It hit the bat, found the catcher's mitt, and that ends things here in the 4th. Grounds it now to second base. Easily tosses over to first for the final out in the top of the 5th. The Jets maintain their 3-run lead, and no damage done. 2-1 count. He might get a ribby right here. And it eats up the shortstop. Fielding errors continue to plague St. Clair. That plates 1. That plates 2. Jets across the board. Burkhart gets 2 RBIs. On a base hit, the Jets extend their lead, now leading by 5. Situation. Runner goes, and again, they fake out the skippers.
Oh.
Great job to get down his Atherholt before he got his head taken off, and excuse me, that was Sebastian Nelson. Nelson, good job to slide down as the catcher is ranging over to try to make the only 2 outs though, so Skipper is very close to getting out of this thing, but just again, the shortstop makes the poor decision, but he goes back to second, and he's able to get back to the bag. The shortstop was going to second base to cover the bag when the second baseman was going there. Miscommunication again leads to a run scored for the Jets. As the runner goes for third, it's a double steal. They're both in, the ball gets away. It'll be another run scored for the Jets on yet another error in the field. The catcher overshot the third baseman. Another run comes in for the Jets. The lead is now 8. That one hits him. That is a free run. 9 runs cross the plate. After Grindy takes one for the team, literally, and gets an RBI for it. Little pitch coming, all runners in motion with the 3-2, and that's another run walked in. Double-digit lead now for the Jets.
And that's it, because it's 10 runs after 5 innings.
That is, so we got cut very short here. Thank goodness we were able to get our 5th inning squeeze in, but that is a mercy rule here in college baseball. If you're leading by 10 through 5, that is it.